That pack saddle might... Oh boy. Welcome back to another episode of Broncs and Donks. Today, we're loading the pack mules up and heading to the hills to find elk sheds. Old Blondie is gonna be our pack mule today. I think she'll do okay. We're about to find out.
We'll find out. Fingers crossed.
Here we go. How fitting. We're gonna put the burro bag on the back of a burro. We need to put the lighter canvas cutter on the heavier bag side. The canvas cutter's loaded up. Easton, what do you say?
It's gonna be a good weekend.
We'll definitely find some horns with the lucky stash.
The lucky stash, man.
We might have a little rodeo right here. We're about to find out. The best thing for us to do is just to get going down the trail. Old Easton's on a tall glass of water today. I'm on old Red Dead Redemption, Tristan's favorite mule. Tristan's on old Red Dead Redemption there. Man, that is an awesome freaking mule. Looks like the pack's riding good. So far, no rodeos. So we've come about a mile down the road. Easton, how much further do you say we got?
5 miles, give or take.
Got about 5 more miles till we get to base camp. Once we get to base camp, we'll drop the pack mule. We'll head up on top and see if we can find anything.
Yes, sir. Hopefully, we get into them. The elk will be running towards us with this mustache.
They'll be dropping their horns at your feet.
Yes, they will.
Looks like we got our pack balanced out, so everything's going pretty smooth. Yeah, we're just down kind of in the bottom. We'll start gaining some elevation soon. We've been riding for a couple hours now and we've gained some serious elevation. We're pretty high up here. The ride so far has been really smooth. We haven't had really any rodeos. The mule's still figuring out how to walk with the pack saddle. He's got a wide load on him and doesn't know it. Gotta find a place where the pack saddle can squeeze through. Well, this is gonna be home sweet home for the next day.
See if we get a rodeo here.
Locked and loaded, baby. And just like that, camp is set up.
All right, one of the go-to snacks up here, a nice Slim Jim with a little Code Red Mountain Dew that's all beat up and shaken up from the ride. Take that all day.
We left the pack mule behind. Now we're gonna go find some sheds. There's a herd of elk right there. There's a whole ton of them. No sign of any sheds yet. We've seen quite a bit of elk, a couple little raghorns, but no sheds. We've been riding for a couple hours now, so we're gonna go in a little different direction, see if we can see anything over here. Well, we found a bunch more elk, but no horns. There they all go.
Well, it's about, let's see, what time is it? It's about 7:30 now. Starting to get a little chilly, so I got off and kind of started walking to get some blood circulation in my feet. Tyler's up there. I don't know if you can see him or not, but he came from those cliffs up there. He's always in 4-wheel drive. But yeah, we're just working our way back to camp still, so. All right, made it back to camp and it's time to light us up a fire. Oh yeah. I walk away for 5 seconds and look what he does to the fire.
Hey, we're staying warm tonight, boys. Here's camp for the night. We got Pickles laying in between us. A little guy, a little Pickles. We're gonna have a good night's sleep. What do you say?
I'm excited to sleep.
It was a long day. We probably went further than 20 miles today. It's morning time. We gave the mules a little bite to eat this morning. Yeah, let's get all packed up and head on the hill. We'll ride the mules for a ways. We're planning on hiking a little bit. I forgot my hunting pack, so I'm gonna use the old burro here. Canvas Cutter, man. They are the sponsors of this trip. I'm using all their gear. I've even got their shirt on today. You know, I don't do a lot of brand deals with other companies. I like doing my own thing. I got my saddles, I got my hats, but there are a few companies that I really believe in, and Canvas Cutter is one of those, so I'm more than happy to shout them out. We use these bags for everything. Like, when it comes to packing in places, it just makes life so much easier. Rather than setting up a tent and bringing bags and everything, all you gotta do is just roll your bag up in these Canvas Cutters. You're set. All you gotta do is drop them on the ground and camp set up. Camp life is 100% easier, 100% worth the money. Go check them out, canvascutter.com. Anything you buy on the website, if you use code MULE, it'll save you 10%. We've got nature's cooler right here. Got the bean dip and some of our Mountain Dews here in the snow. Should stay nice and cold for us.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe.
The area we planned on shed hunting today had no horse or hiking trails.
4-wheel drive has been activated.
We were headed into no man's land. The peak we had to summit was surrounded by cliffs. So we brought our hiking boots because we knew there was a good chance, a dang good chance, we'd have to leave our mules behind.
You want to just hold him real quick and I'll just jet up to see if there's any other bad spots? Yeah. It's like iced over. Yeah, it looks like this next rut cropping might be a little sketchy too. Ah, shoot. Yeah, right here is it's like a face you have to climb up. We could easily just walk just right on top because the top's just right here. So you want to walk or do you think we can get the mules? I don't think we'll be able to get a mule right here or right here because it's cliffed out pretty bad.
At this point, we thought it'd be impossible to get the mules on top. But I'll tell you what, a mule's 4-wheel drive never ceases to amaze me. We found a rugged game trail that the mules were able to climb up with ease. After a quick bite of snow, it was time to find sheds. We got some more cow elk up here trying to figure out what we are. Not a thing. I say we get the freak out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out. Get back at a decent hour.
Because it was later in the afternoon and we were miles away from camp, we decided to head back. But before we did, we were debating on searching one last flat. How would that be? If there was like a couple browns down there that we couldn't see and we go all this way just not to walk in that flat. And we made the right decision to walk through it. Woo! Let's go! Oh, hard white. It is about freaking time, boys. I've barely seen the tines up on this one when we were walking past. It is about time we freaking find something. Holy cow. They're real! What the heck? Yeah, we rode 30 miles for one shed. Probably more than 30 miles. Between the two of us, like 80 miles.
Oh, we've got a nice little trail here, you know?
Yeah, look at this elk trail.
We're about to start our downhill descent. Heading back to camp. I think we're gonna either relocate to a new area or maybe just call it a day. Parkour. All right, we're packing up camp. We got our canvas cutters rolled up. We got our butts kicked today and yesterday. Holy cow. We walked away with one hard white and one chalkhorn. Here she is.
Huge.
Absolute monster.
Monster. Do the old throw.
Solid. Easton, you're looking a little sunburnt there.
Yeah, I'm a little sunburnt.
We're gonna go back, resupply, get some sunscreen, and then head up to a new location. So let's get to it. Day 3, we're back up here again. Last night we spent the night in town, but tonight we're back on the hills. I'm back on old Red Dead. Easton's on old Dennis. And we got this Palomino mule packing again. What do you say, Easton?
I say to like and subscribe, and remember to wear sunscreen.
It's a rare sight if you ever see Easton without a Mountain Dew. Got the canvas cutters on the back of the pack saddle here. It looks a little uneven, but that's because this bedroll has a smaller sleeping bag in it. So we loaded this pannier up a little heavier to balance it out. So right now we're just packing down the main road. The main road's closed for all the vehicles and everything, so the only way you can get in here right now is hiking in, or you can ride a mule.
Ride a mule.
It's a little deep through here.
Wow. That pack saddle might...
Oh boy.
That is deep. Get out of the way. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh. He's under his lead rope.
Get to the dry ground.
Let's cut him off. Just be able to grab him. Hello, donkey. All right, we decided to camp here. We're gonna drop the canvas cutters and go shed hunt till dark.
Gotta grab us a little lunch first.
Yeah, you can't shed hunt on an empty stomach. Your eyes don't work that good.
Yep.
We just got done with lunch. We're back on our mules out looking for more sheds. So wish us luck. Well, we've been looking for a couple hours now, no luck. But don't worry, our spirits aren't down. We're gonna keep looking. Old Dennis is breaking trail up there. I'll take a cracker, why not?
There you go, buddy. That's a good mule.
Right, so we're still walking. We've been walking for hours now. We've gone clear across the mountain. We're on our way back now. We've chosen a couple different lines, different elevations to walk back at. I got a good feeling. We always find them on the way back home. So we'll see what happens. So far, Easton and I have both found nada.
We've probably gone close to 20 miles today. A little runoff from the snow. Make some fresh drinking water. Well, I guess you could say that is a start. Maybe this will break the ice. Stinking monster 3-point shed. Tyler's not even back yet, so just being the camp chef here and getting the fire started so we can have some dinner.
Today's our last day out here, so we've got to produce some sheds today.
Yeah, we're gonna go to where I saw the bulls this winter, and hopefully they're still there, but I don't know. This place gets hit really hard. It's probably the top 2 spots in the whole unit, so.
It's kind of sad packing up on the last day of camp knowing you'll never come back.
For now.
For now. So we're gonna saddle the pack mule up, and I'm just gonna lead him out while we're looking for sheds, and we'll make a big loop back to the truck. But if anything, this week has been awesome training for these mules.
He's got his energy drink in his hand. Jeez.
Got a lot of fresh rubs through here. I'm liking where we're at. We're gonna keep walking around, see what we can see, but there's a lot of sign in here. Okay, I've been walking through all these thick trees, and I think I just caught a glance of what looks like a shed. So let's go over and see what it looks like. I'm hoping it's a shed. I might have some shed fever and just think every stick's a shed, but just a damn stick. Dang it, just a stick. What's worse than a broken heart? Well, I'll tell you, it's finding a storn. But in the meantime, while I was finding sticks, Easton's luck had changed for the better.
All right, we finally got one. Tine's down here, looks like it's last year's horn. Someone finally missed one, so we'll take it. See what the mule thinks. You want it?
Let's take a look at this little guy.
This monster.
Woo. We're walking out with something now. Finally, we had both found an elk horn. Now don't get me wrong, even though the trip was worth it, finding 2 small sheds was a little bit of a letdown. But, if anything, it's gonna feed my shed fever and make me wanna go find more. So we decided to recruit the help of a professional. Some call this man the mayor of Shed City. And in order to become the mayor of Shed City, you have to be a little crazy. Shed crazy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss our next shed trip with the legend himself, Shed Crazy. You may have noticed my saddle throughout the video, and if you want to get one for yourself, check out bronxanddonks.com. We also have several punchy looking hats, and all the purchases help make this channel possible. And finally, don't forget to use code MEAL on the Canvas Cutter store to save 10% on canvas cutters.
If you don't subscribe, you'll never find a shed horn in your life again.